Hello everyone, let me show you how I made this beautiful cover for my new junk journal. It's called A Floral Dream and I believe you understand why. Let's begin. So I have already started, and here I have just this basic piece of paper. Usually I don't really measure it, I just place my signature here, I align this, and then I make a fold. I have covered this area already, and to make pockets I will first have a look what they look like, these pieces. I want it to be nice and dark. I like this dark framing. When I then put some bright image, it looks really good. Well, it's the back side, but in front it will be the same fabric after all. Before I place these pockets, I embellish them with this lace. I think it's really rich embellishment. I find it like extremely cool. I'm gonna buy many more meters of this lace. I'm in love with it. Now I will attach it to this edge by hands because I don't want any messy stitches here. This is what they look like now, just to keep them in place. Okay, and this one. Perfect. Just to make sure that they're in. Yeah, good. Now I will fix these edges. Unfortunately, these trims already have their size, so I got this much to fold, but in my case it's enough. Yeah, these are too short. I should have made them longer, but it's too late, so I will deal with what I have now. I am making a very thin layer. Doesn't really matter because I will cover it with paper, but just to make it dry fast. And here as well. It's a really nice fabric, as you can guess. Of course, this is cotton, that's why it's so easy to glue it. I like to work with cotton. Make a nice neat corner. And hide it like that. At this point it's too early to cover the inside because we will have to do all this stitches and all embellishments first. This will be my cover. I think it's too boring. No? As always, I will be making this framing thing like this. So about 2 millimeters on each side. I think it's called flowers. These backgrounds in my Etsy shop, I mean. And I have to trim this area too, just a little bit, and it will give me this beautiful dark frame made of my beautiful dark fabric. Now I will make my edges grungy. A bit more of inks. Oh, that's not nice. Because for my cover I need it to be like really dark. I mean the edge. I have no idea what's gonna happen on my cover yet. All I know is that I want to use this thing. The journal is called A Floral Dream, and also there will be this belt. I would even call it a belt. I want it to be closing here, maybe not. I have no plan. I do everything just as I go. So for now I will just fix this piece of paper. And then I'll see what happens next. I think my machine hates me. Look how many times I tried to do this line and how awful it looks inside. Well, this happens sometimes, especially, just so you know, you want to dry your cardstock before you use your sewing machine, otherwise it's gonna hate you. Anyway, I'm done, and it took me about, I don't know, 20 minutes to deal with this area. But it's done now, and still I have to do some more of machine work. I hope it will let me finish this project at least, and then I will clean it. So far so good. I will later hide it, so it's okay. It will be covered. Oh, this one is nice, actually. I will cover this area because I wanted to be able to fold properly, and that's why I prefer having these separate pieces of paper on my cover. Let me show you something. Look what I've got. I'm sure that this video will come after I release my Floral Dream journal, and there will be this tiny little card with the same image. But this is one of my next junk journaling kits, Alice in Wonderland. I have no idea how many pages there will be. For now it's 14 pages only with original images. I'm gonna use, well, not all of them because there are too many of them, but all colorful images and some black and whites also. I mean, those sketches. And this time it's not gonna be just backgrounds. There will be some cards, some cutouts. I'm sure you're gonna love it. And I think when I list this one, I will remove the old Alice in Wonderland from my Etsy shop. I'm sure many of you will be happy with this new set. That's it. I forgot to trim these corners just a little bit, something like that, so that they will be hidden by paper. Oof, now I will kindly ask my machine to finish this part. So it took me ages. Still not done. So it took me ages to deal with this back side. It looks awful here, and some areas are fixed by hand. Like here, I've decided to do it like that. Actually looks cool, but now I feel like I want to fix this area with varnish because it's too damaged. I don't mind having all these dots and spots, fine by me, but I want to make sure that it's not gonna, you know, get too shabby too soon. This is a regular varnish, transparent, matte, and I will do it just like that. Just if you print your designs, I mean your cover, and if you have an injectable printer, you have to be like really quick, otherwise the paint will leak. It's not gonna be visible, but actually it does add some vibrance to my image. And of course I will dry it with my drying tool, otherwise it dries like this, wavy. Looks good for now. It's actually really good. And this is what it looks like with my signature inside. I did not attach more charms because I want to deal with the closure first, and then I see where I add the charms. I mean, here, let's say I don't want it to be hidden, so I have already prepared these 2 pieces of fabric, and it will be my closure. Now I will choose the actual closure. I really like this one, but this closure is better for solid cover, for a hard cover, because when you squeeze it, there is a chance that this will be opening. You see, like already here it's sort of open. And even though this one is more beautiful, I will go for this option. It's more simple but still works. I think it will be nice to add this layer inside. It's just I'm not sure how I deal with it when it comes to the closure. I'll think about it later. For now I will just make it pretty, and then I'll see. Look how beautiful it is. And here I will add something pretty. This time it looks much better, almost perfect, so I'm happy with it. And here I have to figure out how I place this. There are not too many options. I just have to trim this white, this lace, and that's it. Something like this, and then this, just to soften it a bit. There is this little gap, so I will place this one almost by the edge, just like 1.5–2 millimeters to the side, otherwise it won't be closing properly. For these closures, not these closures, all closures, I don't really trust these things, and usually I use just a needle and thread to place them, to make sure that they won't get broken, because even something is broken here on this part, well, the person who will have it, they can fix it. But if it's broken on this side, I mean here, these are not too strong, just so you know. They can easily break, and if this side is broken, then it's gonna be like painful to fix it. This side will have to be destroyed, so I want to make sure that it will survive many openings and closings. It's all ready. Looks like this inside, and I will add some glue here to make it even more strong. Now I can see where I place my closure here on this side. I think it's enough like that, so I can still squeeze it and add some more stuff like pictures, some papers, some memorable things that will be added inside. They will fit. I have this beautiful thing here. As you can see, I picked this option and it looks great and it works great. I mean, now I have these 4 pockets. Chic. Just what I wanted. I'm also thinking about adding more of this dots here along this line. For now, the back side looks more interesting than the front, but anyway, I think that back side is totally worth it, because sometimes we keep the best part for the end. And I'm sure there will be something to put here after all. So this is it. This is my back. And now I will deal with front. It's not gonna be that easy because it has to be better than this. I think I want to add, I really love this lace. I did not fix it yet, but this is some idea of what it will look like. I feel like there is not enough of this white stuff somewhere here, and yet I wouldn't switch these two. Maybe I would actually. As I always say, the colors and shapes or textures, they have to be repeated a few times on one spread or on one, let's call it an image. So I want to see these here, and I would like to add some of these here, but it's not that easy, so I'm playing with this piece. I think I will now start gluing this, and then I'll see what I should add or remove. I will leave this one for now to the side. Also, at this point I already tried some charms to see where I need to add some blue color or pink. I think something will go here to hide this black spot. I don't really like it. For now I will remove my signature. Just a few drops of glue just to keep this stuff in place in case I want to remove it. I think I found a solution. All I need to do is just to remove this high corner, and now since this area is roundish, I feel like it's getting better, if you see what I mean. So this is what it's gonna look like. Maybe just this plant here. I don't know how to do that. I'll do my best to trim this black flower. It's very close to be true. I don't know how to remove this black part, so I'm gonna keep it. Again, just a little bit of glue just to keep it in place. As you can see, I want to align these centers here and pretend that this paper leaf is a part of this fabric leaf. It's all about details, right? As you can see, I have aligned this. Actually, here I want to repeat what I've done on one of my pages. This is how I attached this piece to the page. I think it looks really cool, so I will not invent any bicycles anymore. I will just do the same here. I'm not sure if this saying is international. I mean, inventing a bicycle. I think it is, meaning that you're trying to invent something that already exists for long. Exactly, just what I needed. These blue spots to repeat this part, and some pale green. Here. Of course, I will not use any bright purples, pinks, even though here I have some purple stuff. Still, this is not the main theme, so I will be using the main colors of this cover. Here I have to use what I have to use here, the brown, right? In this case, it's not like with this closure. No one is gonna pull these laces, I hope. That's why I'm not afraid to use these things. Yeah, green one is perfect. Just what I wanted. I think it looks better and better. So I've added more laces here, and I hid this black flower with this blue one. And now I will play with these white laces. I mean, I will add some beads or sequences here. I have these absolutely beautiful orange sequences that will repeat these colors, and also they will calm this white stuff a bit down. And I will add the green part, the green bead inside, maybe not that bright, yes, something like this. And I will do the same here in this area, and then I will add something to join these two laces. I am ready for the last piece on the cover, I mean the top of it, because I still have to deal with inside. Let me see. I will place this one, and then I will add some charm here. Oh, this one is so nice. I'm still trying some charms, but no. First I will fix this one because I'm not gonna move it anywhere anymore. So I know for sure that it will be here. And let me finish it. Maybe I should move it to the side, even like this. So first I will glue it a little bit so that it's gonna stay in one place, but I let it be a pocket, just like that. But this time I will dry glue properly before I use my sewing machine. This is it. The pocket is ready. I'm not sure yet whether or not I put anything inside. Probably not, because I just like the way it looks without anything. And all I have to do is to cover the inside and bind it. I think they really match. I will oilden the edges as always, and this time I will not bother myself with trying to make these beautiful stitches because my machine does not want to work. I have to fix it properly. It's not fantastic, it's quite loose, but since now it's not holding anything, it's gonna be all right. It does work as a decorative element, so I will keep it this way. I tightened it a bit with my tool, and now it looks perfect. I double check whether everything is done here because I won't have a chance to fix anything anymore. I'm happy with this side. All the threads are inside, and here I have already fixed everything. It's all in place, and I am ready to glue. This time I will cover the whole surface with glue because otherwise it gets wavy and you won't have this more or less flat surface. Before I dry it, I will make sure that everything is hidden here, all the little threads. Usually I make my cover like 1 centimeter bigger. I don't know why this time it's not like that. This is it. I'm ready to dry it with my, and this time I will make sure that it has this arch shape. I leave it to dry for a couple of minutes, and meanwhile I will prepare this side. I mean, not prepare, I will glue it and let it soak, and then I will finish this part. It's dried too fast. This is why it's better to have a bigger size so that you can allow to move it for 2 millimeters one side or another. My cover is dry. Some areas like this is a bit damp, but I'm afraid to destroy this lace with heat, so I will leave it like that and will slowly try to flatten it somehow. And I'm ready to bind it. In this case, binding will be super easy and fast. This binding will be visible, so I have to pick something nice. I'm not sure whether, I think pink will work here. It's like dust rose. I need 1, 2, 3 lengths of my journal. It's when you use this thick thread If you use something like this, then of course you need to make it double, triple, depending on your project. If it has a lot to hold, then it has to be strong, of course. Here is my butterfly. You have already seen it. I will use the same holes. First, I'm aligning my cover with my signature, and then I poke through all the layers. Including the cover. Now I leave this piece of thread here. Pull it like this to make sure that it's in the middle, that everything is in place. Now I will poke this hole. I mean, I have a signature here. You can see these threads, and I'm just poking through the cover also. And immediately before it slides somewhere, just like that. Then and middle again. And the last hole. Of course, you can use a shorter piece of thread, but sometimes you feel like you want to go around once again. So just in case, you make it a bit longer. And this is it. But I have to be really tight here. And at this point I have to remove this previous thread, so it won't be in my... It's not actually necessary to remove it, but I do that. Oh, okay, anyway. A couple of knots here to secure the end. Okay, and on this side too, and the last one here. Now I will remove these. That's why I'm removing them, because they're still visible. I guess I'm done. All I have to do now is to think whether or not to add something here, some more embellishments. Maybe I won't. I just like these designs so much. I think that writing will be really good looking on this page. I mean, with flowers between the words. You know what I mean, right? If you avoid the flowers and fill it with writing, will be cool. But here I will probably add something, maybe not, because this page is already too busy, and here again you can do that stuff that I just said. And I will soon show you this beautiful floral dream.